Yeah, your new man tripping, telling you that he could treat you different.
When the guy first heard me, he was like, he's okay. Like my manager was kind of like, hey, I got this artist. I want him to be in your show and whatnot. And when he first heard me, he was like, all right, like he's not bad at all, but I'm not wowed yet. So what ended up happening was I believe he said he was working on his laptop, and after he played my first song, the rest of my project started playing. And then as those stories started to develop and those thoughts started to like unfold and whatnot, he actually confused me for being J. Cole. So he was like, oh, did J. Cole drop a new album? And funny side note, I actually don't listen to J. Cole.
I just feel like it was a message that one, I think would have been a great first impression for my audience to hear from me. And also I think that people really needed to hear that message because it can relate to several scenarios, whether it be breaking bad habits and you take it for yourself as your personal anthem, or needing to get out of this job or get out of this relationship, or get away from my family and just really embrace who I am and change and grow. So I think that having that be my first single ever was just a way to really show my audience and gain people's attention that from here and now on I'll be trying. My goal is to continue to perform and create positive music.
I really found an interest in playing guitar because of Guitar Hero. I know that sounds like a ridiculous reason, but
No, that's me too, man.
No, I love that. That's excellent.
But yeah, I wanted the real thing after that, and every day I'll just come home and learn a new song. That's how I got into it. What about you, Mark?
I have a lot of family up in Michigan. My mom's side of the family, so we take trips every year. And I was with my mom. It's just my mom and I. Yeah, my mom and me. And we stopped at a gas station. And it was like this $50 guitar or whatever. I was like, "Hey, mom, can I get one of these?" And she was like, "No, no." I was like, "Please, I'm bored on this 12-hour ride." So finally, she gave in, and ever since then, really, my dad, Christmas, ended up getting me my first acoustic guitar, and I just became obsessed. So I play all the time, and being an only child, that's kind of what kept me going. I didn't really.
Yeah.
So.
I used to listen to a lot of Michael Jackson, Soulja Boy, and I used to rock with Mindless Behavior. I used to like good music, Tupac. I used to like good music. They would really influence me to like speak on certain situations, like going on. That it's like I put it all in. When I write my music, when I'm doing my music, I try to put it all like one. You feel me? Like talk about what's going on in the world. Talk about females, like different stuff like that.
I remember one show in particular that I was performing, and I made a girl cry 3 different times in 3 different songs, and I didn't realize it while I was performing. But like once I got done, like as soon as I'm like, thank you, I got rushed and was like hugged, and I'm kind of like, and she was just kind of like crying on my chest, So like little things like that like mean the world for me. Like it's like there's no amount of money, there's no amount of fame or publicity. Like I've performed, and that performance actually I want to say was probably like 12 people in the room.
I want to continue to create positive music that's non-explicit, and that one that everyone can resonate with and listen to, all ages, whoever you are. So I think that although I may dip my toe into different genres, it'll still be my same sound and my same message that I try to be positive and uplifting, but also speaking truthfully, because not everything can be happy-go-lucky and amazing and beautiful, but it's still true.
For me, it's kind of like that Guitar Hero backstory. I played it, but then I never really had the desire to pick up a guitar, even though I like rock music and stuff. But one time I think when I was in 6th grade, I heard In Bloom by Nirvana, and I was like, oh, that song sounds so cool, I want to learn that song. And my brother was playing guitar at the time, and like he'd already moved out, but he left some of his guitars at the house. And so I picked it up and tried learning it, looked up some YouTube videos, and then that just like started it all. I took off from there, and I just started learning like, a bunch of different other Nirvana stuff, some more grunge stuff, got into like the Beatles and whatnot. And then around the same, yeah, the Beatles are my favorite.
When I'm speaking in my music, I'm really talking about like what's going on in the world, like what's going on with males, females. I'm talking about different situations. every time. Try to switch it up. You feel me?
Okay, I like that because a lot of people they only write music about their own personal lives, but it's like you can look out and see stuff and it like influences your music too.
You know, and I do that too. I do that also. I also do that. Like, I make it about but I know people can relate to what I'm going on.
Right.
You feel me? I try to make it like where people understand what I'm going on. Even if it ain't about my personal life, I'm gonna be like, okay, I know somebody going through this.